Good evening and welcome. It is November the 23rd, 2022. It's a very wet evening here, Terrace, British Columbia. It's a Wednesday, midweek. I hope you're doing well. I hope your week is going well. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow for the Americans that watch the stream. I hope it'll be a good dinner for you or whatever you're going to do for the day. I'm Canadian, so we had our Thanksgiving back in October. It was delicious. What are we going to do today? We are going to continue on with the week in Binh Long, but beforehand, I'm just doing a quick little preview about one thing I'm working on. Here you'll see the division file for the future Czech country, and you can see how I'm developing each of these divisions. They're historical based on their organization, as well as their when they changed, units within or weapon systems, things like that. So yeah, this is just part of course, it spans, hey John, good to see you. It will span from 1948 all the way to 1985, and this is in preparation for the Cold War. And over here on this side, we have the Poles. I'm still working on these. There's still lots to do here, but so we have the division file for the Czech, the division file for the Poles, and I will start numbering these things. And again, it'll be the same idea. Each of these organizations, they're based on the start and end date of when there was significant changes within that particular division, etc. So yeah, I have been researching the Poles and their structures, and it is similar to the Soviets, but there are some interesting differences, especially in the 50s. So that'll make gaming these countries a little interesting in the future. Hey, Red Sox Cutie, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, and here are the army files, just to give you an idea. Again, these are works in progress, and I've been finding some information about what the defensive posture would be for the Czechs, and then what the offensive posture would be for the Czechs. And I'll include both of these inside the order of battle, so that way if you wanted to play an American attack, you could do that in the Czech area, or you can do a Czech attack into the West German area. The Poles, something similar. Mostly it's just broken up into districts. I haven't found information like this yet for the Poles, but still getting there, slowly but surely. I will have to figure out exactly these breakdowns, but so far it's coming along well. It's very interesting. Things that I do for fun. All right, and before we get into the game, let's take a look at what's going on. We have our LRRP teams. They are still in Cambodia. We do need to get them resupplied so we can start laying mines. One of these LRRP teams, I believe this one did see a NVA company on the trails. That's interesting. We didn't engage it, fortunately, because we turned all the opportunity fire off, so we didn't get hunted down. Otherwise, we have 2nd 28. They've mostly moved now from the area Florida firebase. They're all the way up here in area Kentucky. They've started to secure this particular area. D actually is down here. D Company is moving into the area Louisiana. There's a couple of objectives that were retaken, and we have an infantry platoon from 2nd 28 retaking this firebase. The firebase has been retaken, but there's a couple, I think there's 3 objectives over here that need to be recaptured. So yeah, they have a busy schedule. Further to the south, we have most of 1st 16th. They have moved to area Washington, and it's almost secured. We have extra helicopters here, so the rest of this should be transferred here pretty quick. What else? 2nd has also almost cleared area Wyoming, which is fantastic. The firebase is being built. This firebase is about to be started, I think. We have a construction platoon there, and we have also one here, I believe. Or dozers. We have dozers there. The 1st 26th has finally arrived, or the first company of it. So we're going to start sending it out on some patrols. It's supposed to clear area North Dakota, but area North Dakota is already clear, and there wasn't any areas that were retaken, so we're okay. I have to double check this firebase. I don't think we need to build a firebase this turn. I think it's next turn that we have to worry about a firebase, or not today, not day 4. I think day 5 has the firebase that where this unit has to build. I think they just have to keep securing the Minh Thanh area base, which is fine. Further to the south, we have the 1st, 2nd. They're arriving at the area Texas firebase, and they're starting to build it. Where we have a bridge engineer down here, which is going to build us a bridge in this particular location, which we can allow the rest of the task force, as well as this troop here, to come around and go. This has to go to Minh Thanh for the night, which is all the way up here. This road needs to be clear, which hasn't. This road is now clear. We're just getting the rest of this engineering task force to come up here. We have to remember that we did send one of these engineers further north somewhere. I'm going to have to track down exactly where that is. 1st, 28th, they are now operating in area New Jersey. They've started to clear it, and we are going to start building this firebase down here. And 1st, 26th, they're still on the road. They have to go to Minh Thanh to join up with the rest of their battalion. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Oh, and 4th, 9th, they've cleared quite a bit of this area Montana, but they're not quite done yet. There's still some areas way over here. Remember where we lost our gunship to a boat? We're waiting for an airstrike to come grab that, but it hasn't arrived yet. But we are going to land a couple of platoons up there, and hopefully we can secure this area here pretty quick and get 4th of the 9th ARVN Battalion back to the airfield that's here, where 3rd Brigade is heading, the headquarters. So let's save that, and let's go to our game. So we just started off with turn 196. We are pretty much 4 turns away from the middle of day 4. Day 4 is taking a long time. Sorry about that. But it's so much fun. There's so much going on. It's really interesting. All right. Okay. Since this is the ARVN area, let's just take a look, make sure that it's all done. I'm just going to go into the zoom out mode because that allows me to see the thermometers under the units very quickly to see what has moved and what hasn't moved. And it looks like we have moved 4/9 already. And I think over here we have a pink team that is at half strength. They're normally 2 strength points, but now they're down to 1. We do have our ARVN team, our 2 platoons landed. Oh, perfect. So that is good. Now the question is, what are we going to do with them? We'll have to send one down this trail, down to there. Well, the other one, what are we going to do? We'll send the other one this way. Actually, let's see if we can even do that. Can we do that? No, they just don't have the skills to move quickly in the jungle. I just got done playing your scenario, The Contradiction, Battle of Minh Thanh Road. I didn't do so well. The VC is tough. Yes, John, that is a very tough one. Especially if you don't go in and clear them out. If you don't go into the woods and hunt them down, then you're not going to win that scenario. You're going to lose. You're going to lose badly. So yeah, you're going to get ambushed. That's the whole point of that scenario on the road. And then all your follow-on forces are what you're going to have to go in there trying to encircle the VC and destroy them. Now, yeah, found that out, right? Yeah, I know, John. Sorry. The trick to that one is to try and get in behind them before they start pulling out. And they will start pulling out because their mission is to do basically a hit and run. They're going in there, they're going to hit you, and then they're going to run away. So you can't get them. Now, if you let them run away, that's an automatic loss for you, right? But you need to send your infantry units into the back, and that's why you have helicopters, that's why you have all those infantry that get released, or will eventually get released if you suffer enough casualties and whatnot. You need to get them in behind the VC as quickly as possible. Now, the problem with that, in that particular scenario, is that I don't make it easy. You know me as a designer, John. You don't. I never make things easy. Yeah. So I will allow you to easily land in the back, but to get where you need to go to cut them off, yeah, that might be a little challenging. It's still fun, though. It's a very challenging scenario. And it's very rewarding when you figure it out, how to win. Okay, this is done. So let's go up north and start from the top. So here's the VC, or NVA. That's an NVA rifle company, part of it, that we ran into. They've spotted. Now, there's no sense calling an airstrike because odds are good these guys are going to continue on down the trail, so we're not going to see them anymore. Our supply is activated, so we have supply there. We're just waiting for that to supply our guy here. I suspect that'll come... It will happen quicker in the sense that once we have our 3rd Brigade headquarters at that airfield where the ARVN are, it'll be stationary and stop moving. Right now it's been moving all the way from down here, right? So it's been moving the last 10 turns. So it has impacted our supply for our entire brigade, unfortunately. That reminds me, I still need to make a video about supply. Here we have troops! Yay! Let's get them unloaded. We have some regional forces. And we have some more regional forces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building trenches all the way around this position, because that's important. And we'll get these helicopters up in the sky, get them way up in the sky, because this is teaming with VC. These guys have moved. These guys are doing their thing. They're digging in. And what's this guy doing? Yeah, he went around these IEDs. We laid these IEDs, but for whatever reason, the computer doesn't recognize that they were ours. So we're going to take these back, head back to this landing zone. And actually, let's just land right there. Let's land right there since we can. And wait. Ooh, do I do that? Yeah, let's do it. Let's take the risk. Let's do it. Should I do that? No, probably not. But living on the edge. And these units are going to come down here. These are the 2 points in area Louisiana that we have to recapture. And I don't think we got... Yeah, we didn't get shot at last time. So let's drop down to Napa the Earth and fly treetop level just to see if we get shot at. Nope, didn't get shot at. So let's pull him back with the gunship. We'll keep the gunship up in the sky close by. That way, if we see something within, you know, a few hexes as we're approaching, that gunship should shoot at it with opportunity fire. These trucks are way too far away to do anything useful, so we're going to send them back to Loch Ninh. We have a couple of helicopters that need to refuel. Let's bring them down here. And drop down. So they'll be good to go next turn. That is a 2 strength point helicopter. You know what? We're going to move one of our civil affairs units then. Let's see. Can we load this unit? Yes. So next time the 2 strength point helicopter is going to head south towards Anlock to drop off that civil affairs unit at the airfield, and it has to go to the district office. Where is it? Let's find it. Where are the labels? Where's the district office? Here. So I need to drop off that civil affairs unit. There's 2 of them, so it'll go back and forth, and then walk down to here, and it has to spend some time there. I think it's like 50 turns or something crazy like that. And then I'll get points, and then it'll have to go down to the next town. 3rd Brigade vehicles, looks like they've all moved. Here's that 37th mechanized little troop of the ARVN. We have 1 vehicle that needs to come down. Oh, that's what we're doing. We're trying to get some engineers. And I think they even came here already. Yes. Now I remember. So this platoon here the engineers, is that C company engine. Yeah, exactly. That C, First Motorized Engineer Company. Now we have to remember that this engineer has to go south. Otherwise, at the end of the day, I mean. So we have 20 turns of allowing it to clear this road, and the further it clears this road, the better it will be for us, absolutely, in the long run, to have that road clear, because there's so many blocks and whatnot on there. We're waiting for some helicopters here. Our other Special Forces team, he's still out of ammo. Oh, that's frustrating. All right. First 16th. Where's that? Is it here? Aha. No, this is Area Texas. This is not First 16th. Let's see. Let's see what's down here. Another roadblock. Oh no! Minefield. And we got disrupted. Oh, did you know? Wait, darn, I missed it. Did you know that if you select that and drag it around, it will just stay where you'll dock wherever you left it. So that's kind of handy. But we do have bridge engineers here somewhere. Here they are. We can't unload them because we need 75 action points because they have a lot of equipment. But we do have a whole bunch of vehicles that can come up this way. Oops, sorry. Oh, they've already moved. Okay. And we were going to wait here for another... I think we were going to wait until turn 200 to move these vehicles. These vehicles need to go to Conthan eventually. Over here, they've all moved. Oh, you know what I noticed? That we had some vehicles that are released. Hey, some ARVNs. Where was that? Because I was looking around. Wait, let me highlight fixed units. So not those ones. These are all fixed still. These are all fixed still. Let's go way up. What was it? I saw a vehicle that was not fixed. So these ARVN units are part of the 4/9th. We knew that already. That is also part of the 4/9th. Yeah, here, look. We have some ARVN reconnaissance vehicles that are available up here, which is fantastic. So let's grab them. And you know what? We're going to send them north straight away. And this armored car as well, some Lynx armored car. Now let's see, are there any other treats that we have down here? Oh, we have another Lynx. Nope, I think everything else is... Everything else looks like it is... still fixed. So I'm going to take both these Lynx armored cars and that Jeep once I get it back on the right side of the road. We're going to advance north and we're going to join... Look at that, there's another Jeep. A Jeep with machine guns. Yeah, we're going to drive north and have this company or these units join our engineers to help clear this stuff because that's important. So yeah, this is the road that's going to the border. We have engineers, we're going to unload them. This is the only engineer up here, so we have to be very careful with it. And that's another reason why we're going to bring down these ARVN vehicles, just to give some additional support in case we need it. And I don't know if we're going to need it, but safety first. Safety first is very important. We have gunships on the way back. They don't have very far to go, fortunately, but there is a lot to clear in here so far. We have units there, or mines there, and blocks there, and here, and there. It's just, yeah, there's going to be a lot to clear. Our supply units, they are heading back, fortunately. Or no, they're still heading towards this firebase out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Alright, let's go back down south. Here, we're all good. That's waiting for a ride. These guys are advancing into this area. We're still swinging around with our tank leading a couple of platoons because they're going to head up this road here. We do have a ACAV with infantry. They're just cruising along in this sector, which is perfect. Not sure I'm going to take them down that road. I think we're going to go off-road into this sector here and just loop around. Since we're amphibious, we can go across this river very quickly. Utilizing these very mobile units, we should be able to secure this pretty quickly. It's not deep jungle, like over here, for example. Once the ARVN start having to clear this northern area, that's going to suck for them. It's just jungle. It's going to suck. It's going to suck really badly. Alright, let's see. These guys, I think we're going to start digging in everyone, so we can get a dozer here to also start digging in. Digging in, digging in. Can't dig in, they're digging in, and they're digging in. So everyone here is doing their thing. We have trucks, they're waiting for them. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Let's go back to Minh Thanh. Now, Minh Thanh must be here. No, that's not Minh Thanh. Where the heck is Minh Thanh? Oh, here's Minh Thanh. Yeah, right. We don't have anything there yet. So this company just arrived. And this is the first company that arrived with the 1st 26th headquarters and the battalion headquarters, which I think this battalion headquarters is going to be staying here for the entire rest of the game, while the task force headquarters is going to be going out in the field with the rest of everyone. This is area North Dakota, I believe. Let's just double check. Yeah, this is area North Dakota, and it is secured already, but we were instructed to, 1, make sure that this is secure, and 2, to go out and do some hunting. So we'll send a company out and go for a walk just to see what we see. Maybe we'll go along these trails that don't have... We found something here before. Maybe we'll send a company in there to go deal with that. I don't know if we dealt with that entirely, so we'll just go check it out. Make sure that that's all cleared. Yeah. We have a nice big battery, 155 there. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Okay. So that's all done. This is all done. These guys are oh, this guy can move. Grab that point. And that's all he can do, so he'll come back. That unit there's clearing that road. We're waiting for the bridge engineer to unload. This machine gun can head back. We can just head up the trail. He's got lots of time. There's no need to double time him. This is waiting for this infantry. And here he's going to select those points and then come down and around. We're almost, actually, this will be a quick thing too. That's great. Over here, our recon team is heading back towards Con Than, and they're going to continue on with laying claymores on the western edge of that. We have our other vehicles. They are coming through. You know what? I think we're pretty well done for this. Just going to do a quick pan. Going to zoom in one level. Ah, now you see. That's why I have the thermometers on. And, yeah. Because then I can see precisely what needs to move. I have to be careful because I'm sure there's going to be claymores or a whole bunch of crap back here. This is done now. Oh no, we have to go all the way up. So yeah, I'm going to double time this up the road. And I think the Jeep went up to that part, so I'm not going to double time the rest of the way because we don't know what's in there. We don't want to be hitting some IEDs or anything like that. And I think that is, yeah, that's the end of the road there, so we can come back. And he's stuck at that location because of roadblocks. Same here. He's not going to get very far because of that roadblock. Sneaky. And we have additional infantry on the way. And let's go to our firebase. How's this looking? It's looking good. We have a whole bunch of improved positions. Let's just continue building because we can. And let's spread out. We'll just build another one over here. I'm going to be careful about where I'm going to build my... I'm only going to build one here. Oh, wait. Where's our battery? Is our battery here yet? Oh, no, it hasn't. We're waiting for a 6 strength point Chinook. That's right. Where is it? Let's go hunt it down. Let's go hunt it down. Let's highlight helicopters. Highlight helicopters. And we need to figure out where it is. Did it land here? I don't think it did. No. There's one of them, but not the one we want. Let's see. That's a 4 strength point one, which is fine and dandy, but we need the 6 strength point one because that has enough strength points to lift off. There's another 4. Oh, did we? No, I don't know. Well, there it is. So it's still flying. Okay, we need to refuel that thing, which we can do now at Minh Thanh. Okay, yeah, so we're done. We're going to save that, end the turn. Wait, I'm going to go into this level, end the turn, and it's going to, let's see what happens. Dig in whenever you can. Absolutely, John, you're totally right. Digging in all the time, wherever you are. If your guys are stationary, they should be digging in. Oh my goodness, what is that? Visual reminder of what 1st, 2nd infantry supply mission is for the day. Yeah, so we're just driving up to area Texas. 1st, 2nd logistics. That makes sense. And for following orders, Firebase Washington, you've increased your ammo levels by 25. The supply units will return to the Anlock base. Okay. 4 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 unit that has recovered, which is perfect. 3 headquarters uninterrupted supply. That's good because look at that, we're up to 100 almost. 6 units low on ammo. 1 aircraft needs to land, or 1 helicopter, and we built a whole bunch of improved positions. Look at those construction platoons just going to town. Same with the dozers. That's awesome. Airstrike coming in. There, that boat was there. We don't see it now. Fire truck. That's too bad. No effect. Ha. I'm not going to go over there. So let's, we're done with that. Let's send our troops down. Let's double time this guy. And we're going to go to that point there with that guy, and this one's going to walk all the way down here. We have these units here in this truck. We're just going to drive down here. Yeah, we'll drive right through there, drive over here, and he'll walk into that. And I think that's the boundary, so yeah, we're good there. Again, lots of roadblocks. But this guy can go through here. These are our 3rd Brigade vehicles. So we're going to get them lined up here. Sneaky. The escorts, they don't move as far. These vehicles. And what's down in here? More empty vehicles. Oh, what's that? Some machine guns. We have lots of good quality trucks here in the sense that they have 3 or 4 strength points, so that will be useful for moving units when we need to. Right now there's a traffic jam at that bridge. While I'm thinking about it, let's go grab our 6 strength point helicopter, wherever it went. Where did it go? That's not the one we want. Go through here, grab that point back. We'll swing around this trail, grab that, and we're happy. Here, we're going to grab that. Come back down. Oh, we went the wrong way. Darn it. I didn't mean to go that way. Let's unload here and send our machine gun down the road. Just gonna bring in our Loach a little bit closer just to make sure that we're not gonna get shot at. Let's find our helicopter. There's our 6 strength point. No, that's a 4, but this is a 6. Okay, so this has to fly all the way down. Nope, not there. It's got to fly all the way down to here. Don't get shot at. Don't get shot at. Okay, so it's almost at Minh Thanh because this is the battery it has to pick up, so we're almost there. That's excellent. Now there was... What's this guy doing? They're both coming back down the trail. This guy's in front going slowly, so this guy can double time and catch up to him very quickly. Here we're almost secured this area. We're double timing through these woods. It's just these last points here that need to be secured. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So we can send these guys back. What do we have down here? We have... Ooh, engineer platoon. Right. We're going to start sending him to start clearing these mines and roadblocks on this. And we have this supply truck. I think this is Area Washington. Let's just double check. If it is, it has done. It is. So Area Washington, let's just take a look at the message log. For following all Area Washington or Firebase Washington TV, increase the ammo levels by 25, which is perfect. So this guy needs to go back to, where it has to go back to? Has to go back to Unlock. So it has to come back here. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is utilize the 3 strength points from this truck to move this engineer along the road. And it'll make both things faster. Clearing that, and it'll still have enough time to get back to where I need to go. So they're heading in the right direction. We're going to do something productive, and hopefully we can clear most of this road before that's the end of the day, basically. That's our plan. These Chinooks, what can we do with these Chinooks? We're going to send them south because there's another machine gun that needs to be hauled, and that's at area at Minh Thanh. So let's move one, go up to high, come down here. That'll give 2 Chinooks to carry the rest of this battery to move it here, and that way this battalion will be where it needs to be. Oh, and he built the trench. Look at that. Perfect. Let's move this. Where do we want to do this? How about here? We'll build another trench there. These guys have just gone to town and built a base there, so perfect. You know, we're just going to continue doing that all along this little area. Why not? This supply, I don't think it's done yet. These units here, let's get them going. You can come. Oh no! Ooh, IED. We triggered it, but we did not suffer any casualties, fortunately. Alright. So that platoon will go this way. This will come join them, just in case we need the extra guns. This road is terrible. And now we're not going to double time through here. We're just going to take it one. Oh, look at that. There's a roadblock right there. Of course. So there's a roadblock here. We ran into a roadblock, which means I don't have enough action points to get up on this hill, which means we're still a couple turns away. That's done. We have this unit here. We have to figure out what we're doing with this particular unit. First thing we're doing is moving this engineer up to here so we can clear this roadblock next turn. We're just going to leave all those vehicles there. That's part of the escort. IED Kong needs to use 155. Yeah. You're not very nice, John. Come on. Sheesh. What side are you on, anyways? You know what we do need to do, though, is get a helicopter to grab these dozers. So one of these days I need to find a proper or another, and I think I have one up here. I'm looking for another Chinook. I think I have one way up here. Where is it? I thought I had one. Maybe I didn't. No, maybe I didn't. Anyways, these helicopters, they're going to come down here. We're going to refuel straight away. Drop down. Come to this hex here. I'm not going to be able to get on the ground totally, but that's okay. This helicopter, we can get it in the sky. Get it to high level and move it a few hexes out of the way. And then this strength point 2 helicopter with the civil affairs unit in it, we're going to get it up. And we're going to fly down south. Hey, Xbots, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here still. What's this? That's a Huey. We're waiting. Oh yeah, we have our gunship that needs to come back down to refuel. Oh, and I think if I remember correctly, we lost a loach last turn too. Ah, we lost a lot of stuff. Oh, new feature for 1.30, just as an FYI. So normally I would have to go through and select all these things in order to see what's here. But now, look at this, new button, roam mode. You press that, and then you can just move your mouse over top, and it shows you what's inside of each hex, which makes life a lot easier, including the empty ones. You'll notice that it changes from orchard to meadow, orchard, meadow, etc. It is fantastic. It makes life a lot easier. And to get out of it, you just click anywhere on the map. Bada boom. There you go. Super handy. Super handy. There is also the speed features, which is more designed for... actually, let's just... yeah, there's menu options as well. Action speed. So this action speed deals with the blue buttons down here, and it's for AI play typically, and I use just the default. But if you're playing a really big scenario that has a lot of movement or something like that, that is where you're going to want to have this default speed changed. So you can change it for the AI, for the replay, for anything you want. And so what happens is that in the higher levels of speeding, or this replay speed, the movements will be faster, mainly because the sound is turned off and the reports are turned off for top speed. Speed up, you get the reports, but you just don't have the movement. So the sound effects are cut, because that's the main issue with having the long times, is that you're waiting for the sounds to play, all the sounds to play, all the sounds to play. Whereas if those are turned off, then you don't have to worry about it, and it goes by really, really quickly. Which is fantastic for doing playtesting, especially auto playtesting, where I only have to watch a scenario play for 5 minutes as opposed to an hour. It makes developing scenarios so much simpler. But also for large scenarios that have a lot of things, it's super handy. Here we're still waiting. Our engineer, he's clearing the mine. He has 2 blocks to clear, so he's going to be stuck there for a couple more turns. This guy is going scouting ahead, and we found another roadblock. We secured. Ooh, there's an IED there. We didn't trigger it though, and there must be another roadblock there because I can't go past. But we're almost at the border. I think that's the last 2 points there for the border. Let's just turn on the labels, make sure that that's right. Yeah, so that's the international border. We cannot cross there. Our special forces can cross, but our regular units cannot. Alright, that's that. So let's grab our ARVN troops that were released. Apparently drunk. Look at that, they don't even know where they're driving. Second-rate units. What the heck, eh? Gonna have to handhold these guys through this terrain because it's not very pleasant. There we go. That's better. So what do we have? We have... where are they now? Some jeeps with machine guns. Let's highlight that organization just so we can see quickly. Or we can highlight the organization and then press next unit, and it'll continue to scroll through those units. Look at that. Super easy. So yeah, we have some Link Scout cars. Link Scout cars. Oh, we have another Jeep that I forgot about. Heck yeah. Oh, and that's in the middle of nowhere. What unit are you? 34th Regional Mechanized Squadron. Well, you know, I should... let's bring them back to... is there a road? Let's see. Is there a road anywhere? There's this road. Is there a road that goes across? Not really, eh? But they're Jeeps. Let's just cut across. Let's just do it. We're going to cut through the plantation. We're going to get to this road, and we're going to join and have this 34th Mechanized Squadron operating together. I had no idea that that was going to be working. That's cool. Okay, so they're still waiting. These guys, we're doing our thing. Let's advance with our supply trucks. Slowly but surely. These guys are going for a walk in the woods still. Our LRRP team has... Oh, they haven't moved. That's interesting. We did see another platoon, though, so I'm kind of nervous. Let's check our other LRRP team. They're still not ready. Darn it. These regional forces were waiting for helicopters. Ooh, what are we doing here? We're going to load up. These guys. You know what? I'm going to send these Chinooks back. We're going to land here so we can refuel and start hauling those guys further north. And here, these go further south, so let's drop them down south, down here. We can't land. Do we have any other helicopters here? We do. Nice. Get them off in the sky. And we can just fly right back up because they're not going very far. No sense going into the high flight mode. And they need to land here, which they can do next turn. And I think that's 1, 2... Ah, we need one more helicopter. Darn it. But we can land. Nice. Okay, so actually we've done quite a bit there. They've moved a lot, which is perfect. This is the escort that we had for this, so we're going to send them back along. Again, we're going to haul these engineers with the supply trucks down along the road as they clear it. And then we'll pick up the helicopter, or pick up the engineers with helicopters to send them back to Minh Thanh because that's where they need to go. Speaking of engineers, let's go down here to Area Texas. We can finally unload our bridge engineers. Yay! And then next turn, we should have enough strength points, or action points, to build a bridge here. We're going to build it towards this road here, across this hex side, and then all these vehicles can start going by. That's precisely what we want. The rest of this sea troop needs to head north towards that new crossing point that we're going to build. And we have engineers here as well. These engineers will take the opportunity to clear that road as we drive up upon it, as well as go towards Minh Thanh and clean that road up. This road here is all clear. We've spent 2 days clearing this. That's where we ran into a VC company that... What did it do? If you remember correctly, it came out of the woodwork around here, eventually made its way into the woods, and then ended up down here, and then took these two objectives, but it disappeared. We can't find it. Sorry, Jason got a crash. Need my beauty sleep at my age. Keep going, whoever hoard with this game. Thanks for your efforts as always. No problem, John. Thanks for tuning in. I always appreciate it. It's always good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Have a good rest of the week, and hopefully see you on Sunday. And happy Thanksgiving. Alright, this guy can continue. Here, we're still building our base. Here, we're going to advance up this road. And hopefully not... Another roadblock, really? Oh no! Whoa, no, we lost 2 vehicles. Crap. Crap. That's not good. That's one of my infantry haulers, and we've just decimated it. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That was a harsh loss. You're right, Red Sox cutie. That was that didn't make me happy at all. Here we are still building. We did build some stuff, which is good. We'll just continue with that and improve positions all around. That way, when we get our dozer or whatever we're going to use here to haul, we should be good. And this is all clear. We can double time through the woods so he can load up next turn. This guy, we know this area is clear, so we're just going to go as quick as we can to this sector. We can start laying some claymores there. That's a bridge to build across. Okay. This guy. So there's another roadblock. So we've almost figured out what's on this road here, and it's a good thing that we're going to have engineers coming along. Oh, you know what? I should have engineers in an ACAV, which fortunately is amphibious, so we can cross this river with the ACAV. Oh, and look at that. We found a roadblock straight away. So we're going to unload next turn there to clear that. And this engineer is going to start clearing this road while the rest of the group is trying to build a bridge there. And we should be able to start get all this task force up here pretty quick. There is a whole bunch of stuff along this road though, so it will be tedious to get up there. So doing this will help that. These units need to come all the way down to here. And then up this way. And we're going to leave these vehicles here for a couple more turns. They're supply units, and I think they have to stay there. Over here we have another task force that is heading towards this bridge. It's a tank. Unfortunately, it's going to move slowly. Yeah, that's as far as it's going to get. And we're going to send this guy down here to go capture that. While this one, we're going to double time. Oh, there's a creek there. I should have seen that. Anyways, we're going to send him that way. That's our plan. These vehicles are all first 26th vehicles, so they need to go to Minh Thanh. So let's go to here and what are we doing? We're digging in. We're going to move these units off the road. Who are you with? Who are you with? First 28th. So these units can come up here. We're just trying to get all the first 28th units here so that my first 26th units, when they pass, they're not going to be mixed in. There's a road here that cuts through, so let's move these guys completely out of the way. Let's get these guys completely out of the way. These armored vehicles need to go north. I don't know who you belong to. Who do you belong to? Let's zoom out and go north. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's take a look. First, fourth. Oh no, you actually belong there. Huh. Never mind. These are first 28th, I think. First 26th, I mean. Yes, they are. get them on the road. On the road again. And these vehicles can move up. Oops. Let's just zoom out just a little bit. Oh, look at that. We have a big 110. That's slow going though, unfortunately. So I don't think these guys need to go up to that location. I think we are free to use these guys wherever we want. Yeah, the 8.6 gun howitzer, they aren't part of our task force. We can move those wherever we want. We're going to leave these guys closer to Konthan, I think. That is a better idea. Let's go into the woods here. This guy has secure. Oh, we're going to go through these woods and around. And this, we're not going to go up the road. Instead, we're going to go over here. And we are going to go around and grab these points while our trucks, which are down here, go up the road. But we're going to lead with the tanks because we don't know what's in there. These guys are securing these locations. That's fine. And up here, this infantry is no longer needed. We can start sending it back. This infantry, we can double time through the woods. And we're going to go capture that point and then head back. I think we're making good progress. That's good. He's still out of ammo. Let's go all the way up north. Oh, we built a trench. Where's our... Let's build another trench there. Just because that's our battery. We want to make sure that that is safe. All these guys, let's move down into here. And we're going to ring this with trenches. Just for safety. Safety first. This guy has a long haul. Is there a... Yeah, there's a landing zone over here. So if we need it, we can go that far. These guys moved to the wrong direction. Our supply is safe there. These guys are still waiting. Let's go check out our ARVN troops. They've moved. They have not. They can load up. We're done there. Oh no, he has to go up here to that hilltop. We'll bring these trucks over. Let's just do a quick flyby with our helicopters. Get our gunship close. And then let's do a cruise with our Loach. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Don't die. Please don't die. Let's do a... No, didn't see. Let's do another quick reconnaissance. No, didn't see. Okay. We know there's something there. Ah! Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. That's good. So whatever that is, shot twice. So I'm going to take the risk of getting a little bit closer and unleashing some badness. Ah, where's it going? Why is it doing that? Let's redock it. Damage results, position, lower left. That's also a new feature. That will be available in 1.30. Just small arms fire. Yeah, it is. But still, I've lost helicopters to worse, unfortunately. So we know there's something on top of that hill. Do we have an artillery battery over here? Do we? I don't see one. No, I think if I recall correctly, it was just a couple of 105, or not, 4.2 inch mortars. That's not useful. I could call it an airstrike, though. Oh, let's do that. Let's call it an airstrike. Why not? Close air support. How about some rockets? And see what we have there. We can still see it, so fortunately we should be okay. We have helicopters. Let's get them up and let's move them back to the airfield. Let's drop down on the ground. There, he'll refuel. And what do we have here? We have a lost... this is where we lost our gunship. That's right. So let's bring this Loach back because no need for him to be out there by himself. That's kind of disappointing. I can't land, so next time we'll land him there. Let's move these machine guns there. Did these guys finish? Yeah, they're done. They're done. Move this infantry back. There's another ARVN platoon up here somewhere. There it is. And he's going towards this point. And that means that there is another machine gun jeep, or I guess a recordless rifle jeep. One hex at a time. Bad roads. Bad roads. This jeep can come around. Nope, not yet. These helicopters are going to need to refuel, not this turn, but probably the following. He's on the ground. He's waiting to get his ammo level back. This is Area Washington. We've done pretty much everything we need to do. I think we're just digging in here now. Yeah, digging in. They've dug in. These mortars we can move. They're not dug in yet. Oh, right. We can continue building. We built one trench. We just have one more to build, and that is going to be complete. These vehicles have all moved. That's right. We need a dozer. Or there's a dozer there that needs to move. But so far it hasn't been needed. Why haven't we needed that? Area Texas. That's where we need that dozer. And we don't have a Chinook available right now. It's there. We have gunships. Oh, that's right. Because there was an anti-aircraft machine gun in here. Let's do a cruise. There it is. Let's see if we can sucker that thing to shoot again. Jeez. Doesn't want to shoot at us. Darn it. Okay, let's try. Oh, why does it do that? I don't know what's doing that. It's driving me crazy though. Okay, we know there's guns in there, and do we have something to fire over there? Will these mortars reach, just out of curiosity? Oh, they will. Heck yeah. We don't have the battery here, though, so that's not going to do us any good. And down here, So we know that we ran into some troops up here before, so let's send this company to go do what we're supposed to do and go hunting. We're going to leave the mortars here. We don't need to bring the mortars with it, because that's just going to slow us down. And do we have the rest of the company? No, not yet. Or the rest of the battalion? It has not come yet. So we're going to send this 1st 26th company up to this area here, and we're going to go and clean these woods out. Before, if you remember yesterday on day 3, we did run into some troops here, so we're just going to go and see if there's anything else in there. These Chinooks are coming there. These Chinooks are also coming there. These units. What's this? Second 13th. Second 13th. I don't know where they belong, so let's just leave them there for now. Helicopters. Let's land. Where can we land? Let's just land right here. And these are 1st Brigade vehicles, maybe? Nope. That's logistics company for the 2nd 13th Battalion. 2nd 13th. Okay, let's just bring them up here. First Brigade transport, so he's going to stay here. First Brigade scout dog. Let's leave them there. Another engineer. So we're going to send this engineer over here and start clearing that road from this direction. Who are you? Transport column. We're going to use this to escort him, which is a jeep, armed jeep with machine guns. Now we've already been down this road, but just to be safe, who knows what's lurking. 1st Infantry. That's our leader for the 1st Infantry. We're going to put him on top. We're going to move those trucks out of the way. There's our brigade headquarters. Let's unload there. Again, let's put the brigade unit on top. There we go. So now we know very quickly. We have another engineer. I don't remember where this guy... Oh, he just had to clear this road, so we're fine here. We just need to park and be done with that. What's this? These are the next troop vehicles that are escorting those engineers. Now notice that these engineers are more combat engineers. They don't have any of the fancy tools. Like, they're not construction engineers, and they're not bridge engineers. Those are very specific types of engineers. These engineers are good, but only good for certain things. And that is combat and clearing mines and clearing blocks. What does this belong to? 1st 28th Logistics, so he's totally going in the wrong direction. Is he the same? Yeah, so these are both going in the wrong direction. Oh, no, they're not. Wait. No. Because if I recall correctly, 1st 28th Logistics has to go north to spend the night at Konthan. So I'm actually doing that correct. Silly me. There's a lot of things that you have to keep track of. And some things are easier than others. I'll move the rest of this battalion, or this company up here, just so I'm remembering, hey, they need to move up here. What's this? Headquarters for the... oh, okay, actually. That goes north. There is some armored cavalry vehicles that need to move north as well. Which I think is all these, yes. These vehicles will have to go, but I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that next turn. We have the road. It's pretty safe. We're okay. That's my issue. Tough to keep track of too much going on. Yeah, you're right, Red Sox Cutie. You are right, totally. Especially for something like this size. And this isn't even a huge scenario compared to what is going to be coming. Yeah, I mean... And that's the other reason why I brought this scenario over the course of the week, where I bring in the battalions slowly. You know, you start off with 2. You know, getting you used to keeping track of just 2 battalions. But then... as the week progresses, now we're up to, I think it's 7 battalions that we're using in the field right now for this day. So obviously, exponentially, there's a lot more stuff to do. I think I'm just gonna do a quick double check. Yeah, we're moved there. We've moved our extra forces. We left this jeep here to keep everyone together. Again, let's just do a quick pan. Make sure that we did do everything that we needed to do. All these guys are still digging in. That's the extent of our boundary there. Let's come down to this area, Washington. These guys have all moved. Ah, here we didn't move. Oh no, we did. Never mind. Okay, they're all done. Do I have any floating units out in the middle of nowhere? No. No. Nope. Nope. Okay, so I'm feeling confident that we're done everything, or at least everything that I'm going to move. So let's end the turn. Let's save, end the turn. See what happens. Oh, what? They know I'm there. That's not good. Oh, they didn't fire. Yeah, I got spotted. That's not good, Joseph. That's not good at all. Reinforcements have arrived. 3 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 unit that recovered, fortunately. 6 headquarters unable to provide supplies. 6 units low on ammo. 2 units need to refuel. And we have built some infantry positions, plus clear to block. Airstrike coming in on that hilltop. Are we going to get lucky? I don't know. I have 2 screens. My damage report now has moved to the other screen. That's not cool. I don't even know where it went now. Shoot. It's totally gone. So that's something we have to fix. Alright, so let's do that again. Let's put the damage results position right in the middle. Just then I can hopefully move it. I don't think we hit anything in here, so let's take a look. Whoa, no. What? So there's a machine gun, and I didn't see the damage results. I don't know where they went. They're in the center, apparently. How about the upper left? So there's a machine gun here and a machine gun there. There's 2 machine guns in this area. Sneaky buggers. They're not shooting at me. Okay. Let's fire. Well, at least that came back. Oh, now it disappeared again. What? Okay. Let's move these helicopters out of the way, because that's bad. We don't want to be losing our helicopters. We have Chinooks on the ground. Let's load them up. All these mortars. These all have to go north, which means we do have other helicopters coming from here. They need to refuel though. Darn it. We did have one that is available. There it is. And we can bring him down to low and then land him, I hope. Yes. And then he will refuel there. I guess we didn't really need to, but that's okay. Refuel up there since we do have a headquarters there. What's this? This is the Civil Affairs Unit. It's going down to Anlock. So let's scroll down. Find our airfield, which is here. And we can drop down, but we're not going to get very far. We can't land. Next turn we can land. You know what would be cool? Xputz is asking, is have a button at the zoom out level that adds a light dark transparency touch to make the high more visible. You know what would be cool is have a button at the zoom out level that adds a light dark transparency touch to make the high more visible. To make the high more visible. I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean, Xputz? In the zoom out level. Okay, so let's go to 9. That's the zoom out. That's the max zoom out right there. I can find you a Dwarf Force screenshot that shows what I'm talking about. Yeah, that'd be great. Just so I have a better idea of what you're talking about. Thank you, I appreciate that. Ooh, we have some goodies here. Let's land. And do we have a headquarters? We do have a headquarters, so we can pick some stuff up. Let's grab that. And we do have... let's pick up that. So there's 2 more items there that need to be taken off. So we need 2 more flights in that location. Do we have any helicopters over here? Oh, we do. Here we can unload. Ah, no. No. Shoot. Made a mistake. These engineers can clear this mine. These guys can come over here and drop down, unload. So I have 2 helicopters I need, and they're going to fly back to... Oh, let me take a look at your screenshot. Okay, so each Z level down gets slightly darker in tone applied. Oh, I see. I understand. So the dwarves are on the hill on the right. Yeah. So there is... The problem with that is that... Okay, so normally there is. And here, let me show you. I'll show you. Exactly that. And yes, we have that already. But I'm going to show you an exception where there is a very intensive amount of elevations. 1 second. Hey, Stipe, good to see you. So if we look at the demilitarized zone map, which is, there's a lot there, fair warning. So let's take a look. You'll see this is the mini map, obviously, and this is a very mountainous area. It is very high. It's probably the highest part. So we're going to zoom to this particular area. Now you'll see that these are much darker than... let's just go to the... Let's actually, here. Here's a better example. The higher you are, the darker it is. And as you get further down towards the coast, you'll see that the elevation changes significantly. So, one thing that you might want to consider doing, yeah, these are huge peaks. Huge peaks. Huge peaks. You'll see that this is very nasty. This will be terrible terrain to fight in. Absolutely terrible terrain to fight in. So super high mountains, right? Really high. These are in meters. That's 1,400 meters. That's 3,000 feet. And yeah, as you move into lower elevations, you can see that it does get brighter. And as you move into the coast, it's much brighter. So yeah, there is that already. Now what someone could do if they wanted to is modify their terrain tiles to have it so that the differences is more significant. And that's, you know, that's how it used to be in Westfront, for example. But in Westfront, you only had 12. In the original game, you only had 12 elevations, but now we have 50. So in order to have that level of differences between 50 different levels... Right, so here, you know, yeah, exactly, Xbox. Yeah, it is there, but it's just because it's really steep. And plus, you're looking at a whole bunch of trees. It makes it harder to distinguish those levels. But the problem with Binh Long that we're playing is that it's really flat. There's not a lot of elevation changes here. There is some, and most of it's in the north, up in this area. You're just not going to see those drastic color differences between 5 or 6 level changes. You'll see it if there's 50, like we have, for sure. But in this case, yeah, no. You'd have to tweak your own graphics files, which you can do. It's fully moddable to have those level of differences. But yeah, you totally can. It's just the problem is that we have 50 levels. That's the main thing. 50 elevation levels. Can I even show you? Let's see. Can I show you? Graphics, map graphics, 2D. I want to see this myself, so I'm kind of curious. So let's just... Oh, that's 3D, sorry. Not 3D, 2D. Hang on. Let's just find it. I know there's a file here that shows it. These are night files. That's snow. Haha, snow. That'll be important for Korea. So yeah, here, look. Here's the differences. So this is what you're talking about, basically. It's light at the the lower it is, but then as you get higher, it turns much, much darker. So you could edit these files and make them whatever colors you want. Absolutely you could. Yeah, some of the maps have all of them. Like the map we just showed. That has every elevation included in it. All 49 levels. The DMZ map has all 49 levels. Does that make sense? All right, let's go back into what we're doing here. What are we doing? So things that I should be concerned about later on is that there's a bunch of hilltops here that have bunkers in them. And yeah, what does that mean for later? Probably not good things. Ooh, we can now move closer. We're not getting shot at, so we're going to assume that we're pretty safe in here. Can we unload here? Yes. So our recon team will come up, grab that, and this machine gun team is going to go down this trail and secure this point. Let's get our helicopters up in the sky. Make sure that we have some cover just in case we get attacked. I'm going to leave those jeeps there. There's no need for them to move. Let's go further up north. They're not done yet. We can start helping here with that construction. All these guys are going to start digging in. Again, our plan is to build trenches all the way around this area. Our supply trucks are just here. Oof. So we're almost close enough where this firebase will start getting some supplies. Thank goodness. This infantry platoon, where are we going? Where are we going? How are we going to do this? Probably just go down this trail. Or is it faster to cut through the woods? No, let's just go down the trail. This unit, another roadblock. And I think that's the last objective, which is a roadblock or something. Darn it. This engineer has cleared. So we can move through here and move the trucks right with it. So next turn we can load up and drive to the next roadblock, which is up here. Let's go grab our ARVN team that's going to protect us. And let's grab our Lynx armored cars of World War II fame. It's nice having the sounds. You're very fortunate that I don't have to make sound effects this time. Right, Stipe? And we do have another Jeep that is trying to come over here. Cruising through the plantation. It's so good that we have this extra ARVN unit. I wasn't counting on that. This is gonna come this way. This is gonna come down. There's points all in the middle of nowhere here. That's kind of frustrating. Oh no! Shoot, that was scary. We didn't get hit though, fortunately. Let's move our guy back. Oh, was he supplied? No. No, he wasn't. Let's check the other one. Still not. Man, that sucks. These vehicles, we can just get down the road. Same with these ones. These ones here, we can also just move down. Nice. Okay, now our 4th, 9th of the ARVN. Let's see what they're doing. We have a platoon up here. We can't double time because it's an elevation change. Roadblock, really? There's an infantry platoon here that we're sending back. This infantry platoon is getting close. Now we know there's still something on top of that hill. Can I get close enough to... Can I shoot there? Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so I have direct fire at that location. So hopefully we can distract whatever in there. Let's take our Loach, take another cruise. No, it's still there. It shot twice though. So I can bring in my gunship. I'm going to drop down to Nap of the Earth to get the most firepower that I can. Okay, now let's pull back. Stay out of range. And we'll leave our Loaches there with line of sight. That's done. That guy is doing his thing. Perfect. So what we'll do is we'll send this one down here to grab that. This will continue its trek all the way down here. This will unload to grab that, and then that's secured this area. We're pretty much done. That's outside. This is inside. This Jeep is going to take care of that. This is going to take care of that. Yeah, we're good. We are good. They're hanging around. They're done their thing. They are done. We have a helicopter still on the ground waiting. This platoon, we can cut through the woods, grab that next turn, and then head back towards that helicopter. They're operating. Okay, so they're all done. Down here, what are we doing? They're digging in. They're going to dig in, build another trench, and that'll be securing that. Dropping more frames today than normally, not unwatchable or anything. Oh, good to know, Xbots. Sorry about that. That's unfortunate. I wonder why that is. Probably because I'm switching views too too quickly. Yeah, not streaming smoothly, but able to watch even. Oh, how bad is it? Or how often is it not glitching? Or is it glitching? Fortunately, it shouldn't be glitching on the YouTube stream once I finally load it there. So that's one thing to look forward to at least. Sorry that you're having a bad experience now, though. That's not good. And the mic volume is low. Oh, man, it's because I forgot to move it. Thanks, Type. I totally forgot. I'll have to crank it up in the video. Is it better now? It's like 30-40 seconds, then cutting for a second or two. Ah, okay. Thanks, Xbox. I really appreciate that feedback. So we have our Chinooks here. And what we can do, well, we can't do it now, but we're going to refuel, and we'll be able to grab both of these things here. This is the first 26th headquarters, so we're not going to take that. And this is our units that are going to go up into these trails and see if we can dig out any more VC from that sector. We should have reinforcements, which I believe is another company from this battalion. Let's see. Yes, perfect. So we've received more reinforcements in the form of machine guns and recoilless rifles, as well as one more company. Perfect. I don't think you zooming in and out would make a difference. More if you're on Wi-Fi, which I hope... No, I'm not. I'm plugged in. Maybe just reset your router when you're done. Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks, Expert. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll restart it after. But no, yeah, I'm plugged in. I'm on a desktop. I'm not on a laptop or anything like that. And modem. Ah, touche. Alright, the moment of truth. Let's see if we can build something useful. Build a vehicle side bridge, up left. We did not. I absolutely hate troubleshooting my network. That's when I really start cussing. Yeah, that I would imagine. Okay, so we've now identified all the locations along this road where this engineer is going to keep busy clearing it while we try and build a bridge here. So I did try and build a bridge, but I was not successful, unfortunately. Let's grab the other cavalry vehicles, get them down the road. We can zoom out a little bit to do that because it's faster. We can even zoom out a little faster. Again, we're just trying to keep the column moving as fast as our slowest vehicle. In this case, it will be our tanks. Is there a role on constructing the bridge? There is, yeah. So a bridge engineer, which is what we have here. Let's see if I can find it again. The bridge engineer has a... It's an AI number within the AI sheets. I think it's like 15% chance or 12% chance or something like that. But we do have now, so we didn't before, but something brand new to the map is this, which is an AVLB. And that can lay a bridge, I think there's an 85% chance of it laying a bridge in a turn. So it's which is logical because it's an automated thing, so it's just a matter of getting it set up and you're good to go. You do need 100 action points to do it just like a normal bridge engineer, but your odds of setting one are significantly higher with this than with a bridge engineer. Maybe it's CPU studying from flicking through the maps. Yeah, maybe. Did you still have that other map open in the background? No, it's closed now. I do have some other software open, so maybe that's probably what the issue is. I'll just have to make sure that I try and shut everything down before I do anything else. Alright, we have these tanks. And we have some infantry. Let's unload one right there. Can we get in here? No. Can we get in with the truck? Yes! Okay. So we've started securing the southern part of this area. This is mostly going to be secured here pretty quick, which is good. These are our new battery, our 110s. Notice they have a 75 fire cost, so they don't fire very efficiently, but they're very powerful. And I think they have a very long range too. Okay, so we have a bunch of vehicles here that need to go down the road. Hey Samantha, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Is the sound better now, Stipe? I just have to double check, make sure that these guys are still... Okay, yeah. I forgot to move it. That was my own fault. Sorry about that. I usually ask, and I forgot to do so this time. Let's see, what are you part of? You're the 1st 26th Task Force, yeah. So all these units need to move north. I'll just have to remember to boost up the volume a little bit for the YouTube conversion. So if you're watching this on YouTube, sorry about that. When you get a blast in your ear. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're assuming that I look at it. I don't look at it though. That's the problem. The audio levels when I'm building the video, yeah, and I'll be able to tweak that area and bring it down a little bit, just for safety, everyone's ears. No, yeah, not. It would be different if I listen to not my streams, but I listen to the videos that I make. But the streams, usually I don't listen to the whole thing. I just process getting it in the right format, adding the beginning and end, and, thanking the Patreons and that type of stuff. But I don't take the time to listen to the whole thing. I should, but I don't. I can listen to it for 2 hours, or I could do some new scenarios. Your supply has arrived at Con Than. The supplies must remain here for 5 turns to get the bonus. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. That's one thing I recommend. I will listen to some of it, and then why no one wants to hang one. I will grant a Rad Racer 2 for NES in 4 hours. Really bad. Right? Okay, so we do have a new engineer unit from D Company. And they're going to come over here. And next turn, we'll be able to start clearing the mines along this road here and roadblocks. Is it ideal? No, but we're making progress. Here. Oh, so many roadblocks. We're gonna just... What are we gonna do? Let's double time. Here. Cut through the woods. Can we get through? No. So this guy will go north. This guy will go north. This guy will come west, and then they'll both come down here to the fire base. Let's take a look. These guys can start digging in. Everyone is digging in. We have more infantry. We can unload those. These are our supply units. They're still digging in. So we need a dozer or something here. Oh, he went the wrong way. Got lost in the woods. Went the wrong way. That's all we can do here. Let's cut over to the first 28th area. This dozer's digging in. They're digging in. These guys are digging in. Everyone's digging in. We can send these guys back up here. This platoon, it can start heading back next turn. In here, what do we have? This Jeep can start coming back. This Jeep can cut through. This can take that. We have this infantry platoon up on this road. 1 hex away from that final location. Darn it. This guy, what can he do? We're gonna cut through the woods. So they're gonna secure those points. Up here, we have a dozer digging in. These guys can also dig in. These guys can dig in. We're just digging in everywhere here. This is the reminder that I have to bring that bridge engineer back to this location and then head north with it, I think. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna fly north. We don't even need to stay here. This ACAV can go back with this. So what we can do next during the night, since we have those, I would totally forget that I was doing from play session to play session. Yeah, that's why I have this though. It helps. Where is it? Here. This is a good quick reminder about what I'm doing, which is handy, fortunately. But yeah, having it, you need something, and that does help a little bit. Is it ideal? Yeah, no, not really. Oops. There we go. But having something to take notes on, it is helpful. I'm going to move these trucks into here so I can load up next turn and be gone with it. Yeah, and there is a legit map. Did you know? In the installation, under the manuals folder, there is this PDF that has the same map, as well as all these units that you can cut out and move them around if you want. I'm using the same units. Everything is the same that I'm using. The only thing that I'm using the drawing file, because then I can change colors and make it pretty and just make it easier to follow. But yeah, it is there. You totally can use it. Yeah, exactly. Precisely, XPuts. You can totally do that. You can use Photoshop or GIMP. GIMP is free. You could use that. Any photo editing software that you wanted to, you could totally use it. Just to keep track, and then you can resize the units. Like, I didn't resize them for my drawing, and you could see some of them are pretty big. I should actually resize them a bit, but I didn't. I think we need 2 helicopters here, which we have. These are going to get refueled there. Do we have any other helicopters here? We do. They're going to go to the other fire base that's north of there. Oh, maybe we can grab these two units there. Let's just do another quick check to make sure I don't have anything else down here, which I don't. They have moved. Okay, let's go up. We have helicopters. Not enough. Photopea has been my favorite so far. It has all the Photoshop buttons and hotkeys, but it is free and web-based. Oh, no way. I'll have to take a look for that. That's interesting. That's good. I think that's good. That's Minh Thanh. We're just starting to operate from there. This is first. No, that's second. We're done that. The ARVN we've moved. We need to move the 3rd Brigade vehicles. That's what we need to do. All these vehicles here. What a pain. Let's just use this road. They have refueled. We're going to leave those there, though. I think we're going to keep these 2 helicopters here just to utilize them in case the ARVN need them. So I should actually take the time to figure out where my units are going to be so I can set it up properly. Because this is going to be home for this brigade, but I think this battalion is going to be pulling out, so... Where are our 3rd Brigade vehicles? That's supply. Oh, they're there. They're right there. Okay, let's unload. So we're going to stop moving them now. We have our supplies really close by, which means we'll get the additional bonus, supply bonus for doing that. And let's go grab these other vehicles that are over here. Now, I will have to organize this as a defense a little bit better for the simple reason that we have a whole bunch of vehicles ringing our base. That's not good. Look, we have so many vehicles. Okay, let's zoom out. And let's just wing it. Just to do it faster. If it was just me playing, I would do the details, but we don't need you guys to be bored while I'm doing that. Okay. There we go. No, nothing bad is going to happen. This is like a cakewalk. This is super easy, no problems. I'm feeling confident. It's going to be beer and... Oh, it's Thanksgiving, so, you know, it'll be beer and turkey. That's right. Yeah, so happy Thanksgiving to my American viewers. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Have some turkey for me. Thanksgiving here in Canada is in October. So been there, done that. Okay, I think... Oh no, there is a Jeep that we have to move. There it is. That was why I didn't get the points for that particular battalion, because I had that Jeep in the wrong spot. He's not good yet. No. Okay, let's end the turn, see what happens. Ah, so they're targeting that. Yeah, so they assumed I was going to stay there. Fortunately, we didn't. Oh no, what's that? It's a freaking sniper, that's what that is. Oh, what? We got reduced by a freaking kilometer away. For following orders at Firebase, Wyoming, you've increased your ammo levels by 25. The supply units will now return to Con Than base area. You've built enough fire bases in area Washington. Sorry, built enough trenches in the fire base in area Washington. And for building the fire base, we've gained 500 points. Perfect. 3 airstrikes remaining. 3 headquarters unprovided supply. 6 units low on ammo. 2 aircraft need to refuel. 3 units have built something. And we have a whole bunch of engineers doing their tasks. Perfect. So let's go and figure out where area Wyoming is. I think it's here. Yes, so these supply vehicles can head back to Con Than, wherever they went. Here they are. And we're rocking at 100 ammo right now, so we're not worried at all about our ammo levels. We have a lot of supply missions going around today, so there's no reason we shouldn't be maintaining super high levels throughout the entire day. Now we're just sending these vehicles back. And we are going to send these units north. I have to go along the rails because that bridge is blown. What we're going to do is we're going to send one of those, some ARVN units to here to protect that bridge. I think that'll be very important. Oh, that's what we didn't do. We didn't come in here last turn to secure that. So this engineer needs to clear this road all the way. I don't think we can clear that. Actually, that's the last one then. Then it's cleared. QL13 is clear, with the exception of that IED. And that IED isn't going to be done anytime soon, so... let's move down. Let's go take a look at the other LRRP unit. Still nothing. What the heck? Well, mind you, we just moved our brigade headquarters into the right location, so it'll take a turn or two to get set up. These guys have built something, so let's continue the ring. They're still trying to dig in. They have built 2 trenches, so that's good. Now we can continue on just building trenches. These guys can load up. We're using our supply trucks here to take advantage of some mobile movement. And we have an escort. And we're waiting there at the next minefield. These guys can come down. So we're going to take these engineers that are taking a ride on these supply trucks. These supply trucks need to go back to Conthan anyways. No, Anlock. That's Anlock. So they need to come down this road. We're going to bring the engineers to clear the road along as we go. That makes life a lot simpler. These helicopters, we're going to fly all the way up here. And land. Next turn, we can grab that Regional Force Company. These two helicopters are coming to here. And we're going to grab those two units next turn. These ones can fly south. Drop down. Can we load up? That'd be awesome if we could. Yes! Perfect. So these guys will refuel next turn and then take off, head down to the base down here, and we're happy. Down at Minh Thanh, which is here, we should have our choppers refueled, which they are, which means we can load these beasts up and we can take off next turn. Our infantry platoon, our company, is going to come. And what we're going to do with this company, if you recall from earlier sessions, we ran into some VC in this sector. So we're going to come up to this wood line, pop in here, and just clear out that entire thing, just to see what's inside. What are we going to do with these guys? Let's just start setting up some defensive positions with this company. One company will be up in here, and then we'll have the other company as it comes in holding the fort, basically. The headquarters we can leave there for now because they're acting as what are we gonna do? The problem with this plantation, if you look, it's literally all plantation. There's no good line of sights anywhere. I'm not going to see anything until it's right in front of me. Oh, but we can lay some IEDs here. That's what we can do. We've started here, but we didn't finish. We do have a nice bunker there. We'll have to utilize that bunker. That's a good position. That's a good position. These trenches are all good. It's just basically this side here that isn't very good. I mean, there are improved positions, but that's not the best. And we don't have anything to continue fortifying this area. Decisions. But on that note, we are past 2 hours already, so I think we're gonna save it and call her good there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, because I'm finding this utterly fascinating, and I'm getting more and more nervous as we play on, because I know what's coming. It's going to be terrible. Again, I'll be playing on Sunday at 10 a.m. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving if you're watching this from the States. Tomorrow, do you guys get a long weekend? I don't know. How does that work? Do you get Thursday and Friday off, or is it just Thursday? Or I have no idea how that works. Anyways, again, thank you to our Patreons. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. If you like what you're watching and you're watching this on YouTube, hit like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you have comments, you got 4 days. Man, that's awesome. Extra long weekend. I'm envious. Really envious. If you have comments, you're watching this on YouTube, ask them down below. Always happy to answer. Thank you. On that note, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.